Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of SunoSoz. Today we are talking about market leadership with a great person, Paul, who talk about how important is to create a creative brand positioning and create a strong relationship between business success. For moreover, I welcome to Paul. He is from Nigeria. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, Alan.
Yes, please tell me about your work.
So I started my career from the banking industry. So I moved from the banking industry to the HR sector, from HR sector to the agency, advertising agency. So from advertising agency, I moved to the healthcare sector, where I last worked before coming to Istanbul. So a brief about my work. I started my career as an operations person in the bank. I was in the operations in the bank. So we employed these DSEs. We used to call them DSEs, Directives Agency Agents. So they
Okay.
are marketing our mobile application. Dial XYZ number to register, but they weren't doing it effectively well. So I just saw it as passion and said, why are you shy about this thing? So I just took it upon myself to talk to customers and read out this. So one of our top bosses there was an idiot, and he saw the way I was marketing effectively. I was like, are you marketing? I said no. He said, you'd be good for marketing, and that was how I was drafted to marketing. And trust me, it's been a very good ride for me. Marketing has been my passion ever since.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what is about your study? You study as marketing, or you just professionally choose this subject
So at my BSc level, I did business administration.
or business
Business
administration?
administration. Yeah.
And
So at my master's level, I did business administration, but I'm specialized in marketing. So I
ah,
also did some courses around public relations and advertising. I did some professional courses around brand marketing, brand management, yeah, and advertising. Yeah,
okay, right. So, my first question is because you talk about branding, management, and marketing. So, my question
yeah.
is how you lead marketing across banking, healthcare, and creative agencies. How has working in such diverse industries shaped your approach to, target the audience strategy?
Yeah, strategy. So for me, so different sectors with different strategies. So the strategy you're using in the bank, using in the HR sector, is not the healthcare sector. And one thing stands for me. One thing that stands out, you need to also know how to read your team. Then
Mm,
you also lead them and let them know that you're not mind them. It's okay for you to let your team know that your team is okay to let them be aware that they can make mistakes.
mm,
It's okay to make mistakes, and anytime they make mistakes, you should always be able to cover up from them and say,
mm.
"Oh, the mistake you are making, though they are the one that made the mistake. Oh, I take responsibility for this mistake." So you shouldn't turn your team member in.
It's very
Yeah, should be able
important to
to
understand your mistakes and take experience from your mistakes. Don't hide your mistakes ever. True. But today we have now digital marketing, and how do you balance the traditional marketing strategy with digital innovations?
so the balance is this. You need to understand where this one comes in and where the other one comes in. So there's always been like an argument like digital, the world is digitalized. And so for the guys in traditional marketing, you hear questions like, have you ever seen where a digital marketer is placed ahead of a traditional marketer? You always hear questions like that. Like, so if you're a traditional marketer, can they place a digital marketer ahead of you? So that means, like a traditional marketer, you always lead a digital marketer. So for me, so you need to know a thing about everything. So digital marketing needs to come in place with traditional marketing. So let's say, for instance, you are targeting a corporate client that um, they might not check social media. How do you target them? You have their email. Email is also part of digital marketing. You could do an email, send them an email. After sending an email, you can go the extra mile, following up, going to their office and say, "Oh, I sent you an email. I want to see XYZ. I don't know if you got it." You get so now. how I view it most times is at times digital marketer does the work at times for you. They do some of the dirty works, but the traditional marketing, they do the finishing.
I talk about the traditional marketing and digital innovation, how much we
Yeah,
have to like the care about scams.
yeah, I get you.
Yeah. So how we differentiate this?
So like I said, there will always be scam. You can't take away the scam away from the online space. So it
Mm,
can be reduced, but you can't take away scam from the online space. But one thing you can also do is you can put processes in place to cater for this scam. You
mm,
can so your touch point can give your customers like a reassurance. Like, okay, let's take the e-commerce space for instance. So
mm,
let's say you sell clothes online. If you sell clothes online, for example, so how are your customers assured that what they are buying is what they are getting?
mm.
So
It's
you
all
can go a
about
step
selling and purchasing.
so you can go a step further by saying, okay,
Mm,
don't worry, you can order your clothes online.
mm,
When we deliver the clothes to you, you can pay. So it gives your customer an assurance that okay, once they see that this is what they are ordering, then they can pay. So they don't have to say, oh, am I sure? Am I not sure? Hope it won't be overfilled. No, 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 no. So you can so once you deliver the clothes to you, you can even go ahead and say, if after 1 week you
mm,
still don't like this clothes that was delivered to you, you can return it. We can change it or refund you. So things like this builds trust with your
mm,
customer. Then when one customer can trust you, so it gives you avenue for referral. They can refer you to other people, they can refer you to their friends, and that's where the growth comes in. So that's where you begin to build your growth. Like, oh, we know this person, we can vouch for this person is good because you've put in some processes. But if those processes are not there, then
mm.
the scam thing becomes so widened.
Okay. So it's very important to market
So now I'll do my
sorry, I interrupt you. It's very important to market something. It's very important to take trust first. Develop the trust.
no, no. So for me, I'll put trust first. If your customer trusts you,
Yeah.
is it for you. I'm just saying. But it's
Yeah. Trust is
so
the
also put it in mind that no
trust is the
customer
main
likes being
key.
sold.
Trust is the main key for market.
Yeah, it's a main key for me. Yeah,
Mm,
trust is a main key.
okay.
Yeah, it's a main key. So when your customer when if your customer can trust you, you
Yeah.
can sell anything to them.
You can't sell
Anything.
anything.
But
True,
if you
true.
put marketing first, then you might not get it right.
I agree with you. Okay, my question is leading team across multiple region and culture. How do
Mm.
you adopt your leadership style in different markets?
Yeah, so your leadership style depends on the people you are leading. So you need a bit of psychology or much of psychology to know the teams you are leading. So, for instance, if you are leading a team of maybe a lower educational perspective, it's different from when you're leading a team of very high educational perspective.
Hmm.
So, the set of people you are leading determines the leadership style that you adopt. So, for instance, if you are leading interns that are just new on the job, they just want to grow, it's different from so you are coming to the organization, there are this set of guys, they already know the job, they know what it is, and they're asking you to lead them. So number one is empathy. You need to show empathy a lot. Then, like I said at first, you need to let your team know that it's okay to make mistakes. You need to be able to collect some bullets for your team. When the team does something wrong, you need to be able to collect the bullet and say, oh, though the team has done it, I'm aware that they did it. And so the mistake is on me. I take responsibility for this mistake and we'll do something else going forward. So it gives, so once your team can trust you, so there are times you are doing something and say, I'm not sure this team, but when you say, don't worry, let us do it this way. And they are sure that if they do it this way, you won't turn them in. They'll follow you. Trust me. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
how do you find difference between Nigeria market and Istanbul market?
Yes, two different markets. Two different markets. Two very different markets. So, the Istanbul market, number one, entering the Istanbul market, you need to understand Istanbul language. You need to understand the Turkish language. Entering Istanbul. So, if you understand Turkish language, it's like it gives you more like an opening floor, like a welcoming. So, in Nigeria, so if you are in Nigeria, for instance, if your English is not too clear, maybe you are doing vernaculars, people can still listen to you. They can see, but the Turkish market is very interesting market, good market. But the Turkish guys, they hardly buy on emotions.
Mm.
They are very logical. So what are you bringing? They want to see what you are selling. They want to see what you are doing. Have you done this before? The Turkish market is a typical example of show me, don't tell me.
Ah,
In the Nigerian
oh,
market, you
show
can
me,
still
don't tell me. They want to identify the things first.
show me, yeah, they want to
Hmm.
convince a Turkish person, just show a Turkish person, I've done X, Y, Z. Yeah, this is a typical market of show me, don't
Hmm.
tell me. So
Okay.
anytime you want to Turkish market, just remember, show me, don't tell me. You have the attention. You have the
Hmm.
attention. Yeah. But in Nigeria, yeah, show me, don't tell me, yeah, but you can still tell and they give you the benefit of doubt, then show. But in
Okay.
Turkish market, is 90% show me, don't tell me.
Okay. My last question is for the young markets, the students and the upcoming young generation coming this field, to for market and leading with this role.
Okay, so for young students, what I would say, young students aspiring to marketers or great marketers. So number one thing you should accept, you have to be comfortable. You have to fail a lot. You need to fail a lot. So the period where you are failing is not as if you are bad or it's not as if you don't know what you are doing. It's a period of learning. Because marketing takes, you need to also know how to persuade, but you can't get it all at once. So you do, you fail, you get up, you understand it again, you fall down. So those period is not period of where you feel, oh, I don't think this is for me. No, it's for you. It's just you have to just go through that process. So you ask questions. Don't make decisions on your gut feeling. Marketing decisions. They don't make marketing decisions on gut feelings the way you think it should be. Ask questions. Ask people, your target audience, how
Mm.
do you want these things? One of the example I give was when I was in Nigeria, I took over a health doing well. So the first thing I did was we were doing below what was expected. So when I took over, the first question I asked was I called the team you think is the problem.
Hmm.
What do you think is number one, location is a problem. Number two, our price. So I sat down and said, okay, if we are offering our partners 20% rebates, 20% commission. So why customers themselves?
Okay.
So for the location, why can't we create a campaign to tell customers that okay, anywhere you are within this space, just call us, we'll come and pick you. Because
Hmm.
I understand the target audience, and most of our target audience are well to do. So what they want to do, they want to get to the gate and call you that, oh, I'm at the gate. Can you you are not actually going to pick them, but you are giving them a lifeline. Say, okay, if you want to come to our facility and offer to come and pick you. So now it gave the customer like, oh, like these people care about us. Like so you can even come and me. There are people that called and say, oh, I'm so pleased. I'm trying to locate your say, oh, where are you? Okay, just share your location. And I send the driver to pick them, they pick them up, they drop them. So that kind of person, you think they will refer another person? Yes, they will. You need to understand. So you need to understand. So understanding, call your team member. They know some things you don't know. Be
Hmm.
humble to learn. When they tell you, they now put it into practice. So I ran okay, from XYZ period to XYZ period. On all our tests, we give you 20% discount. Now that 20% discount, yes, is real. But instead of giving it to the customers.
Tell me about Pakistan. Did you know about my country? Some to Pakistan.
Okay. No, I haven't, but I've met some Pakistanians from Pakistan friends on LinkedIn, and to be honest, very creative people. Number two, one thing that is Pakistans is without saying they don't not like, oh, give me XYZ for me to do for you, just on their free will. So I had a friend designed a whole banner for me, and she was calling me. So what do you want us to do? Let us do this. Let us do this. I said, so what is? No, no, no. You're my friend. I'm doing this. She's a designer and very lovely people. Trust me,
Mm,
very very lovely people.
thank you.
Very one of the most amazing people you can meet. They are from Pakistan. Amazing
Okay.
people that I've met on LinkedIn are from Pakistan.
Ah, nice. Did you share
Yeah.
your LinkedIn because want to connect you regarding to know about marketing and them? So you can share the screen about LinkedIn. Then,
This was when I was in the marketing space in the health agency. So we are having an outreach. One of the things I do well too when I was in health agency. So let's say for instance, I was managing about 16 center outreaches. So outreach you you do medical, you do you give people medicals, you do blood pressure, you check their blood sugar, you do all sort of tests. So we could do like 5 or 6 of those tests.
mhm.
And so people usually ask me, how do I do it? And in the ROI of the center would have gone at X2 in 2 weeks.
Oh,
It's
okay.
this
Now
one.
we end the session. Much
Okay.
for your time, for giving a wonderful whole experience you share about marketing, about brand positioning, about the how to connect people and understand their emotions, psychology connected with marketing. I think these things are very informative for our viewers and students and the youngsters who come in this field. So, thank you once again for your time. I hope
All
this
right.
episode you like. I will come with another topic. So keep watching
No,
SunoSoz. And before end, just
yeah, it's great. It's great to have this discussion with you, to have this session with you. So but I'll be willing to do this again. If you think you need me to bring me up again, I'll be willing to come again and share my
okay.
experiences or
Thank you
shed more
so
light on things you feel I should do.
yeah, yeah. Thank you.
Okay, so goodbye in Turkish is
Yeah.
gule gule, but
Okay. In Nigeria,
goodbye in Nigeria, I'm a Yoruba. Goodbye in Yoruba is Odabo.
this is the end of this episode. I hope you like this whole video. Please subscribe and share. Follow Instagram page for update news. Allah Hafiz and bye bye.